apologise for him, John.
You're on.
So, hey guys, and today we are with Tarot Tracey up in over there and Jonathan down below. And today I will be asking some questions
Lovely.
on random stuff on my phone.
Oh.
And I won't be saying very much.
My dad will not be saying very much, guys, but so
You are in control, Tiami.
yes. So let's get into it.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Let me get up my questions.
I love it.
That is very, very binding.
There's Eileen saying hello.
Hi,
Eileen.
So basically, we have not too many questions, but it might take us a little bit long to get through the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not good with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 9.
What? 9
Wow.
questions. My
How
goodness.
long have we got?
Is your mum saying hello?
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
My mum is in the other room.
Is she? Oh, it's not far away.
So she has. So basically, let's get started.
Let's go
Sounds
for it.
good.
I know this does look like a blank screen, but it's actually not. It does have questions on it. It's just my brightness is.
Too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
As long as you can read them, that's the main thing.
I will be able. I can read them, but none of my dad also can. But and Tarot Tracey or Jonathan cannot see them because it just looks like a blank screen.
It looks
Blank
like
screen to us. We have got no idea what we're in for.
it looks like a torch coming at
It
you.
does.
So, my first question is, so do you like Harry Potter?
Who's that? Who's going first?
We'll go with Jonathan down the bottom first.
You know, I do. I mean, I've seen only the first movie. Eileen, I've seen only the first movie, so I do. I love the concept of the, that genre of film. There's always those two sides. People love, it's either sci-fi or fantasy, and with fantasy, what happens is you can imagine greater things, and you can let your mind just go crazy, and that's what I love about the Harry Potter series, the book series as well as the movies. But yeah, very much so. And when I film in Universal Studios, they have the Harry Potter land in Universal Studios, and it's so exciting to be there because you feel like you're kind of living the story.
What about you, Tracy?
Well, I think your dad probably knows I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I read all the books.
Wow.
I've watched all the films, Tiami, and I've even been to the studios down near London. So where they have the set of Harry Potter, you walk in and it's like walking into the the Great Hall. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And I've also been lucky enough to work in some of the Oxford colleges where they filmed certain scenes from Harry Potter. So I am a very, very big fan. And I'm really excited to hear, I think they're going to be making a TV series. They've done all the films, haven't they? And I think they're remaking it with different actors.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to come onto the TV fairly soon, isn't it? I'm not sure what channel. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. I love Harry Potter.
So whatever Tracy said, ditto.
The same. There's Andy Laura thing. See you tomorrow. Ditto means John agrees with Tracy.
Yeah.
It's like when they both say I'm handsome, you say diddle.
You are a handsome devil, my friend.
He really is.
There you go. But this show's not about me. Fingers on lips.
Yeah.
That was a good question, Tiami. That really was.
That was a great question. That was a great
It was.
starter.
I like that.
So, my second question is, so do you like Halloween?
Mm.
John, do you want to go first?
Tracey, ladies first.
Oh, bless you. Well, Tiami, that's interesting because I do like Halloween, and we seem to have gone crazy in Britain recently, don't we, over Halloween? It's become even bigger than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all of the kind of the decorations and the parties and things that people have, it really did come from America, because I think Americans, you really do celebrate it in a big way, don't you? And I think a lot of that has now come over to the UK. So yes, I do like Halloween. I do. And it's lovely to have all the decorations up when it's dark outside, and you can get all cozy inside and have all your lovely decorations up, which I know you probably put yours up in August, didn't you, Tiami? Or your dad did?
It was July, was it?
It was
July. Oh my goodness.
July, August.
Wow, that's amazing.
Excuse me. I always say, I'm like John, only seen the first one, Harry Potter, but was completely hooked by cinematography.
Oh,
Enjoyable. I need to watch the rest.
That's fantastic. I love Halloween. I really, really do. I even remember my first Halloween, I was maybe 5 years old when I first had gone out for trick or treating, and I was Superman, and everybody teased me because I had this little curl on the front of my head, and people say, "Oh, that's the Superman curl," and it's just the way my hair falls, and so I always kind of reflect on that. But I love the change in season. I love when adults relive their childhood. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you. I love like everything about even the special foods that happen during that time, special celebrations, and to Tracy's point, it seems like every year it starts sooner and sooner. We're like in the summer, and then you're starting to see Halloween decorations both in the stores as well as people's homes. So I love Halloween.
Having you is something else, very serious occasion.
Yeah. Eileen, you're absolutely right. Halloween in the United States is absolutely, we immerse ourselves into the holiday. And what we try to do is we try to make it last as long as possible. So, it used to be just for the month of October, but now, September, August, and now even late July, people are already celebrating Halloween. I know in Disneyland, they have a huge celebration in Disneyland, and every year it starts 1 week earlier, and this year is the earliest it has ever started, so it's great.
wow.
So now we are on to the third question,
Okay.
and I know John and Zuna down here
Okay.
will definitely like this question.
All right.
I can't
I'm
believe
so nervous.
I'm getting blushy. What's going on?
So, do you like Saw?
Oh my goodness, I do. I like it because your dad likes it so much. I actually really like horror films, and but Saw has been one of the very specific films where it's unique. I had the great privilege of working with one of the actors, Costas Mandylor, in 2 films, and I do have another project coming up where I may be working with him again. and he is just a phenomenal actor. You know, he adds to the movie itself. You know, he adds that extra um, uh, suspense part of that movie. And Saw is a great movie franchise, and probably don't like it as much as your dad likes it. I think your dad likes it quite a bit more.
I do. I love the Saw films. Costas is the man that we had on, and he said to go to you. Oh, Detective Hoffman, remember? That's his name, Costas Mandela. Carry on.
You're doing great, love. You're doing great. You know.
What about you, Tracy?
Well, the answer to that is no. I do not like horror films. I'm very scared of horror films. I accidentally went to see a couple of them at the cinema. When I say accidentally, we went to see something else and it was fully booked. So we ended up seeing a horror film, one of which was The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
And one of them was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
So it meant you were scared to go to sleep because, you know, if you dreamt this scary man came into your life. So, no, I don't like horror films. The only Saw I know or knew was in my dad's workshop where you used to saw pieces of wood. So, no, I don't do horror. I'm a bit scared of horror films.
Can I add a wee bit in?
Sure.
Oh, thanks very much. No, I'm a massive Saw fan, as you both know. You know, I have been since day one, 2004, when Saw first came out. I think it's just, as we said that night, Costas was on, John. I think part of the appeal I saw, apart from the blood and guts, you know, is the way the story develops and grows and grows. You know, you really never know what's going to come in the next film. You know, and they kind of leave the door open for so many new characters or so many ways that the story can go. But one thing, the last thing I'll say on it is 2-3 weeks ago, I was reading that Saw 11's been cancelled.
Oh, really?
Something to do with the producers or the writers couldn't agree on something, so they pulled Saw 11. Was meant to be released in October time, and it was on Facebook, so we're not 100% that it's true, but there was a lot of discussion about it, that the pulled Saw 11. And
wow.
It's going to go now. So
if I find out any insight on any new projects that might be happening through Saw, Scott, I won't let you know anything.
You better let me know.
I thought you might remember these.
That's what I said, California.
Oh, yes. I want you guys to come to California.
But there's that much build up, you know, again, so it's because we saw it, and then we knew Saw 11 was coming, and they say, you know, it's in the making, it's been filmed, it's completed, and I mean, there's millions of Saw fans waiting on it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they just went, you know.
Gosh, that's a shame then, isn't it?
It's not that.
Well, it's not a shame for me, but it's a shame for all the Saw fans.
It's fine, you know. I know you expect you one way, but that was 2 films I'd lined up because the new Predator Badlands comes out in October as well, which I've got to see. So I was
wow, yeah,
gutted. When a baby girl, gutted.
Can I just say another reason why I don't like horror films? And Scott, I'm sure you'll remember this. When we were children, so many years ago, there used to be films called The Hammer House of Horror. Do you remember that?
John would have loved them.
Oh my God, they were so awful. And I was sort of Tiamis' age, and my brother used to babysit for me when my parents went out. And he'd sit and watch these films, and I'd be too scared to go to bed on my own. So I ended up watching these Hammer House of Horror films. And I think that's another reason why I don't like horror films, because they absolutely terrified me when I was a child. They were just, really frightening. So, I don't do horror.
I love to see people losing limbs and appendages and stuff like that. You know?
Exactly right.
It's your everyday thing, you know.
Just like don't mess with my mind like that.
Eileen's just saying she has a box of Hammer House. John, Hammer House horror
So Eileen remembers, yeah.
80s, I think, wasn't it? The 80s, it was.
I think it was more 70s, yeah.
Wow.
But
No, so Hammer House, was that a series of shows? Was it a show or a movie or?
They were films, and it was like a series of films, but they were all different. They all had different sort of backstories to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember one called The House That Bled to Death, which stuck with me. It was like blood.
Yeah, let's go see that one. Sure.
I'm sure you can still find them somewhere.
You probably could. Yeah. What's
Wow.
Eileen saying?
Pendulum in the Pit was one.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that one, Eileen.
So, we still have quite a lot of questions.
Sorry, we'll pay attention.
Let's carry on.
Yes, please, let's do.
They're misbehaving, aren't they?
Well, they're not.
All right.
They're really not.
Okay.
Don't listen to my dad.
I never do. I never do.
So, do you like ghosts?
You know, let me take that one. You know, I think everybody has had an experience that they can't explain, and then when we watch certain movies, we can kind of go, oh, that's kind of what I experienced, even though it's a movie. And you can see it in kind of a way where it would scare you, or you can see it in another way where it can bring you some level of comfort. So, I think this is the way I see this. If ever any one of us comes across a ghost, it would be like just meeting somebody for the first time and making a friend. And that's the way I see that. It's nothing to be afraid of, but it's something to appreciate and value.
That's lovely. I love that.
It's a different way of looking at it, isn't it?
We actually had
But what about Tracy? Did she?
yeah. Tracy, what about you?
So yeah, I absolutely love ghosts. I love anything to do with the paranormal and the spiritual. I work as a tarot card reader and a psychic reader, and I also do connect with spirit. I've actually been touched by spirit or a ghost, which was what truly made me believe, because I used to sit in a meditation circle years and years ago where you were supposed to develop as a medium. And I was very cynical when I first joined, thinking, oh, this is a load of rubbish. We're just imagining all of this. And I think the spirits wanted to let me know that they really did exist, because I was sitting in a friend's dining room. The lights were on. We were all sitting around the table, and I felt a small child's hand on my back. It was really cold, and it yanked my top down. I mean, I literally screamed because there was just a dresser behind me. There was a sideboard behind me. There was nowhere that anybody could have, fit behind there, basically. And that really swayed me, and that made me truly believe that the path that I was on was the right path, because they do exist. When we die and we pass over, our energy, our spirit, whatever you want to call it, carries on in a different form. So I really do believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits, and I love talking to them. I talk to them all the time.
So when we were in our old house, we actually had an experience with a little boy in that house. He was stuck in this cupboard or something, because his dad put him in the cupboard.
Okay.
Because there was a flood. So the dad wanted to keep the little boy safe, but the little boy ended up dying in the cupboard.
Oh, that's sad.
That is sad.
We actually got to see him through the laser pen. He was just walking, I think he was walking, through,
Along the wall.
yeah, basically through in my bedroom.
Wow.
So I don't
Wow.
know if that bedroom used to be his bedroom or what, but so
Oh, that's lovely though, isn't it? That he was letting you know that he's still around.
I think everybody's got a fascination with the paranormal, even though a lot of people won't admit it.
Yeah. You know, I think you're right, Scott. You know, I think everybody. I think since we've come to an existence, you know, we wonder our process of life, and we wonder what happens beyond this life. And everybody has a different experience about it, and maybe a different thought about it. And but if we can always think about that, you know, it's part of a process of an ongoing existence, then that is something to appreciate, and it's something to value, and you know, that value our time here and value those that have left. And to your point, sweetheart, you know, sometimes they are very, very young, you know, very young, and those are times are unfortunate. But if they can reach out and communicate and say, no, I still am here, I still exist, that's a comforting feeling to a lot of people.
Yeah. Gives you hope, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
gives you hope that this
Yeah,
isn't it. There's
absolutely.
something more. There's something beyond.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, which is lovely.
Eileen said maybe he wanted to play with Tiamis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Young children are in spirit world are attracted to children.
Yeah.
You know, in this world, absolutely, their energy would attract them. So, did you interact with him, Tiami? Did you try and communicate and speak to him?
no.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember you did a wee investigation in the hall?
I did.
You've got it in video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's great.
And
sometimes they just want to be heard, don't they? They want to know
Yeah.
that you can sense them or hear them or see them. They
She
just
was
need that acknowledgement.
4 or 5, I think, at the time.
Wow.
And she had a K2 meter out, and I think she'd a REM pod out, and
Oh, fantastic.
That's amazing.
She didn't know we were filming her. You know, the case of like that. You did your reinvestigation.
so, and then we actually had a really strange thing that was actually quite crazy with our 2 cats.
Right.
And Pepper, we had them in the old house as well. They basically came with us into this house.
Wow.
And one day in that old house, was it a bud that was still alive?
Mm-hmm.
There was a bud. They brought in a bud that was still alive.
Oh wow, interesting.
And just let it go.
Wow.
It was just
Crazy stuff, wasn't it?
it was just
Bringing
fine.
birds and mice. Well, you know what cats are like. They bring home these gifts.
They bring you presents, absolutely. They bring you presents. Well, John has a lovely cat, don't you? You've got a lovely black cat.
Oh my goodness, I love my cat. I really do. My cat's name is Amelia. She's like a second daughter to me. You know, she. You know, you know how pets are. They give you just such unconditional love. Sometimes when a human doesn't listen, your pets will listen to you, and they comfort you, and then they want to be fed. So you got to feed them.
Yeah. And if they were big enough, they would just eat you.
Exactly right. Listen, Tracy, you said you didn't like horror, but what's coming out of your mouth? What's happening here?
I should start a private section of horror films.
So this is my wee cat. Just there. Yeah. He was sitting on my leg today, on my lap today. I don't know if you can see that.
I can see a little bit.
Yeah.
So sitting over on the couch, and he just jumped up and basically just started to cuddle me, and then
I love that.
I also have another picture of my other cat, Pepper.
That one she shows you, he's a real cat. He's fidgety. He'll sit on you, and he'll move, and then he'll move, and he'll keep moving.
Oh,
Very
can't settle.
Every now and again, he'll climb up your lap when he'll go to sleep.
That's great.
90% of the time, he'll come up and he'll move one way and then another way, and you know that just going to make up your mind. And you know.
Yeah. Oh, but no, it's lovely to have pets.
Yeah, it is.
They're
Absolutely.
so good for you. Like John was saying, they're really good therapy.
Oh,
Just
they are.
stroking Castle. I've got a little dog, but just sitting or
Mm.
stroking them is just so therapeutic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lowers your blood pressure. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
Lowers the blood pressure. You know when they bring something in, you can hear it. You can't find it.
No, that's a good move. No, that raises it.
I'm just looking for a picture of Pepper, so I'm just filling the gaps. You know.
Basically, this is my other cat.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
lovely.
Pepper.
So lovely.
She
Gorgeous.
is,
Quite moody.
yeah, very moody. You're new to her. She won't scratch you. Well, maybe if she's in a bad mood, but
Oh,
she gives you a warning saying, "Hey, don't play too rough with me."
that's it.
and I actually have a video of her sitting on the table that is behind us.
Well,
I-
Eileen says that she has a ghost cat.
Cat.
Too. Eileen, what does that mean? A ghost cat? Wow.
I have a ghost cat too. So this must have been one of Eileen's cats that's passed a spirit.
Yeah, must be.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is my cat sitting on that table behind us.
That is cute. I love it.
Oh, they
I
are
love it.
gorgeous.
When she was just lying there, she was like, and died.
When she was a tiny kitten, our favourite place to sit was the top of my head. But,
You know, Scott, if I was a cat, that would be my place
you'd
that
sit
I want to hang out.
and that, John, it's a comfort thing.
Why not?
But she used to sit. But the only thing was, see, every time she moved, or I moved,
Yeah.
Oz would go into the head.
Oh dear.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
So
Good,
this
good
is
hairstyle.
a kitten.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh wow.
Eileen, that's great.
So is this one of your cats that passed a spirit, Eileen? I'm assuming it is.
Spirit cat that jumps on the bed and walks over.
Yeah.
Seen him a few times also.
So this is my little Toby. When
Oh wow.
Oh,
he was very, very
Adorable.
small,
that's so cute.
Adorable. I love it.
So cute.
and this was his sister Pepper.
Have a little looky. Lower it down a little bit. Oh,
Uh-huh. I can see.
gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous.
So yeah, and we also got a few pictures of them together.
So do you have 25 cats?
No,
Two.
I've counted 25 so far.
She just likes to take pictures of the cats. You know, it's, have you lost your questions because you've been under your phone and I don't have a clue where your questions have went? Because you've been looking through. All right, she's got the
Tracy.
All right, let's have a looky.
If I ever go
No.
to the UK, Tracy, I'll watch
got a picture
I'll
of
watch
that.
a horror movie with you.
Okay. I think I'd be okay if I was with you, John.
That's very sweet.
Oh,
Your safe moves.
I will take care of you. Don't worry.
you're right. Love fest going on. This isn't a dating app. This is a serious show. It's not a dating show. That's for that kind of thing.
Oh, dear.
I have Facebook on my phone, and I was just going yesterday, and I actually looked at one of your videos,
Oh,
your tarot cards.
Oh, did
yeah.
you? Ah,
Nice.
lovely.
With Jones earlier as well, didn't we? On TikTok.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah, I think you were in a shop or a store, as you guys call it. This girl fighting or something. It was on TikTok, wasn't it?
Oh.
Right, back to the questions.
Back to the questions.
We're paying attention.
We got a little sidetracked.
We lost track there.
We did lose track.
We did.
Sorry about the hair. It's a bit of a mess.
Your hair looks beautiful.
I know
it.
that feeling, Tiami. Don't worry.
It's because it's curly. It just
Goes a bit wild sometimes, doesn't it?
You have hair that a lot of people would love to have.
that's why it's tied up.
Yes.
Beautiful curls. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will actually. Give me a minute.
Excuse me, your host fixes it. You don't get this in my show. I don't stop to fix my hair.
Oh, it wouldn't take long. Let's face it, Scott.
Tracy, you and I can have wisdom.
Yeah.
That is lovely. That looks lovely. I love it.
So,
Very pretty.
So do you like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, or chapter 7 or Harry Potter?
Oh, are you talking about the books or the chapters in the books?
Chapters or the films?
Well, do you know what? I'll answer that first, Tiami, then. I loved the first book because I didn't know anything about Harry Potter. And a friend of mine said, oh, Tracy, you've got to read this. You will love it. And I'm thinking, I'm not really into fantasy type books, really, or, magical type books. But when I read the first book, I absolutely fell in love with it. I absolutely loved it because it was so magical. And I think both for children or adults, it doesn't matter. It's just a lovely read. And then when I watched the films, to me, they matched the books perfectly. You know how sometimes you read a book and then it's made into a film and you watch the film and it's never the same. Harry Potter was perfect. For me, the characters that were cast were the perfect characters that I pictured in the books. Do you feel the same, Tiami? Do you agree with that?
Well, I've actually not read all the books, but I do have every chapter.
Okay.
Mel gave me one.
Yeah.
For some reason, I do not know why, but
okay.
I remember when the first Harry Potter film came out because Asda, this big superstore over here, John, see me tell John these things. He doesn't have a clue what Asda is. Asda,
he might.
no, they don't have Asda over there. Shop here. Asda, it's like Walmart.
Yeah, it's like Walmart.
Well, now is there a Walmart where you're at?
No, you get Asda.
I didn't think so.
Walmart, but when the first Harry Potter book came out, it was getting released at midnight.
Wow.
And the queues were outside Asda. Big long queues.
Oh, really? Wow.
To buy this book, and you're that, get a light, go in a couple of days, but before we're actually queuing up for hours waiting on this book getting released at midnight.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I'll do a Harry Potter day and watch them all.
Oh wow!
I do that sometimes. Actually,
that is a marathon.
Binge the films.
I do that with Saw.
Just I wish I could speak to this, but what I love how this inspires people. How I love to see people get excited about a book or a series of movies, and I just love the way it affects people in a really inspirational way, and I love it. It's how we grow. It's how we love to live life. When those things just impact us like that. So that's great stuff.
And it really does touch adults as well, because when I worked at college in Oxford, where they did a lot of filming of Harry Potter, you could dress up if you wanted to and walk
Oh,
around
wow.
college. And adults used to dress up all the time. You know, male adults would dress up as Harry Potter and walk around the college
Oh,
and look
wow.
at the tree that was, you know, was in Harry Potter and the Great Hall and everything. And it's amazing how it does touch, you know, it doesn't matter. There's no age limit to Harry Potter. He really does appeal, doesn't he? So yeah, it's quite fascinating. But yeah, I personally love the first book. That kind of really got hooked.
Basically, the second question is.
Wait, because you see all the kids dress up in Edinburgh queue at the shop where J.K. Rowling wrote them. A couple of people giving a reading of the first chapter.
Wow. Wonderful. Wow.
So the fifth question is, and this was totally my idea. My dad had nothing to do with these questions.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Good disclaimer.
So, do you like Lego?
Are you talking Lego?
Yeah.
Like putting together
Yes.
Legos? I do. I do. You know, it's funny because I've done a couple of them, but I have good friends that are fanatics about constructing like very large, intricate projects on Legos, and I love how they get very, very focused, and they dedicate hours a day to do this. And you could see it's just when you put that last piece in, that final piece, they live for that. And then once they put it in and it's complete, just that sense of just accomplishment and achievement, it's great. I love that. And then when I've done that before, just you live just to go like this and go, oh yes, I did it. There's just like no better feeling than that. That's great.
So, Tracy, what about you?
Well, it's interesting because I had an older brother, so my older brother always loved Lego. So when we were kids, he always had Lego. And I've got a young nephew now who is getting a little bit older, so he's not so much into Lego, but he used to love building various bits and pieces, some Harry Potter things actually, because you can get all sorts of wonderful Lego now, can't you? But I personally don't build Lego, but I've got friends who are in their 60s, and you can get really wonderful Lego now. They build flowers and they've done a picture. You can get all sorts of different Lego bricks, can't you? And they've just done a little Vespa, you know, a little moped. And you wouldn't know they were Lego because once you put them together and they're finished, they look so good and so real. It's not until you get up close to them that you realise that they're Lego. So there is a lot of Lego around now for adults, isn't there? But I don't personally build it. I don't really like putting things together. I don't like jigsaws. I don't like flat pack furniture. So no, I'm not a person to do Lego.
You know,
Here's one. I can actually show you some of my Lego builds that I've built.
Wow.
So I will be 2 seconds.
Okay, we look forward to seeing these.
yeah.
I'm going to put the specs on.
Show my Lego.
All right. Okay.
Well, the Lego, I mean, because they come in hundreds to thousands of pieces. The Legos that I build only have like 4 pieces, and that's as good as I can do it.
I've got no patience, so I can't put things. I hate jigsaws.
1, 2,
or
3,
anything
4.
like that.
I'm done.
Yeah, 4 bricks would suit me. That's about it. That would be my limit.
That's about it, exactly. I'm right there with you.
Oh, what have we got?
Whoa!
Oh,
No,
wow, cool.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Now is that from Bluey?
That's from Lilo and Stitch.
Last one
Is that from Bluey?
is Stitch.
It's Stitch.
Oh, that's Stitch. Oh,
yeah, Stitch from
fantastic.
Lilo and Stitch. I love that.
Oh, yeah, that's so cool.
Tiami, can I ask you a question? Is that okay, or is that against the rules?
Ask me a question.
Do you like Disney movies? Do you like
Yes.
Disney? Do you like Lilo and Stitch?
Yes.
I could tell. I love Lilo and Stitch too.
That's
That
so
is
cool. That's
great.
amazing.
You did a great job. I was telling Tracy, your dad that the Legos that I build only have like 4 pieces to them.
Well, so I'm going to show you another one that I built. Well, 2 myself, like about myself.
Oh,
This
that's
is
a little
that-
look again.
Yeah.
Specs are back on.
You get a wee Lego show now, nothing to do with me.
Scott, hey,
Just
Scott,
be on it.
don't even talk. Don't even talk because this is not your show. This is
No.
not your show, right? So, Tracy, did you have a question for me?
So, are we allowed to ask what you're filming at the moment, John?
Right now, I'm right in the middle of filming. It's a movie called, it's an unusual name. It's called Body Man. And we know what a bodyguard is.
Yeah.
A body man, and this is, I did not know this myself, but it is a term used for an individual that's part of a group of mercenaries. And they're out there to kind of kill bad guys, in a sense. So this one's a very big Hollywood movie, and we filmed at CBS Studios in Studio City in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
There's several other studios that we're filming at, and I'm filming again. Actually, I'm leaving tomorrow to go back to film.
Okay.
This week, next week, so I'll be busy doing that.
Wow, how exciting!
I'm not sure if I had mentioned. I think I mentioned to you. I have something going on also with Holly Berry. If you know
did
that.
mention that in your last
Yeah. So
Scott, I think. Yeah.
So in November, I'll be doing a little TV show with her.
Wow, how exciting! That's wonderful.
Halle Berry, or you'll get Tracy jealous.
And
Yes.
I
What?
have
What?
Wow, that is fantastic, Tiani.
Wow. Are you
Wow.
serious? You did that?
yeah.
That's so cool.
I have furniture at home that needs to be put together. Can you help me out?
Me too.
Pay the airfare and you'll think about it.
And this is another one that
Right.
about.
Oh,
Good
wow.
job.
If you open these little doors, you can see a little eyeball.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Fantastic.
That's great.
Or put what?
So cool.
Yeah, we'll get that after your show. It's fine. It's just down there.
And if you open these doors down here, there's a little guy.
Yeah.
It's a skeleton.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
That's so fantastic for Halloween, isn't it?
That is really great.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
Tim, how long does it take for you to complete one?
Jordan's asking you how long it takes. There's your thing there. I've got it.
Around about. Well, if it's not a big build like this one, if I do get a bit wrong, I do ask my dad because he is a Lego master. But
I would say that again slowly. What?
you're the
Hey, your mum, hear you saying that.
But so basically, this one took me around about 15-25 minutes.
No,
Wow.
No.
That's not bad, is it?
Really?
2 hours to get that.
But yeah, this one took me about 2 hours
Okay.
because there's a lot of little details on it.
A lot of small details.
That's really detailed, isn't it? That's fabulous.
Especially at the back.
Yeah.
Put my specs on again. Let's have a little. Oh, yeah. Look at all that detail. Wow. That's amazing.
So, Tracy, don't put your glasses on when you look at my picture.
You carry on.
You might not like what you see.
Oh, bless you.
So please don't.
It's not bad, John. It's not bad.
Look away.
So that's the pig guy. Took about an hour.
Really?
That looks quite technical, that one.
That would take me 2 months, 10 hours a day.
That would just stay in the box if it was mine.
And
Well done, though, Jim. Very impressive.
Look, you see?
oh,
Say
hang
it
on.
on to me to show you this one.
Oh, wow.
Days.
No, stop
That's
it.
Hogwarts, isn't it?
That's Hogwarts, aye.
That's Hogwarts. That's amazing.
That's incredible.
And that is, does that light
that is
up?
very detailed.
It lights up.
That's so clever. Oh, that's really cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, my nephew had one like that.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Don't say that.
Whoa.
Oh dear me.
So yeah, this one's kind of falling apart, but
Well, you'll be able to fix it. You'll be able to put it back together, Tiami, won't you?
yeah, and it has a lot of little tiny details, especially inside. Like these are little books, like these little bits in it. So like there's a lot of little tiny details.
Yeah, okay.
A lot, yeah.
So like,
Right, you're going to go in with your questions because
Time is ticking on, and time is money.
time's getting on. We all always get an hour with John. He's a busy man.
The director's trying to get a hold of me right now. like, where are you? Where are you?
Really? Oh no.
So let's keep it going. What's your next question?
do you like skulls?
Skulls.
Skulls. Oh, wow. So, okay, now when I think about skulls, I think about Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's like a childhood memory for me because when my parents used to take us to Disneyland when I was very young, it's the first thing that you see in the ride is a skull just right before you go down in a waterfall. And now with the movies, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I mean, they show that all the time. Are you familiar with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Tiami?
I've used to watch them, but I'm not interested. I think they're brilliant, but
yeah, with Johnny Depp and company. Yeah,
Really
I have worked with some of the actors from Pirates of the Caribbean, so it's been
Wow.
nice to do that. Yeah, so yes, I do like skulls.
What about you?
So Tiami, actually, I do. It's an interesting question because going back to when I first sat in a meditation circle, when you're developing to be a medium, I was very drawn to crystals, and the very first crystal that I owned was an amethyst skull. So it was a little amethyst skull, and whenever I sat in my circle, I always used to hold that skull. And even today, when I do readings, I always have it on my desk. And
Wow.
so that's kind of my lucky charm because it feels quite magical, because amethyst is quite a magical crystal. It helps open up your third eye for your psychic abilities.
Yeah.
But the shape of a skull really heightens that as well, because there's something quite magical and mystical about crystal skulls. So yeah, I really do like them. Definitely.
Absolutely. Because I know in many cultures, particularly the South American cultures, the crystal skulls have been prominent, and they hold a lot of energy and power, and they're mysterious by nature, and I love that. I really love that. It's great.
Yeah. So do you like skulls, Tiami?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Eileen's asking, when will the Body Man premiere?
So Body Man, I've had to be very hush-hush about it. So I've actually posted nothing about it because we're under contract, and it's a non-disclosure agreement that we have to sign. So the only thing that I can do is kind of tell like where I'm shooting, but not who I'm shooting with, and any details of the movie. But I do anticipate that it does come out next year, so 2026. So look out for it because you'll have an international distribution, and you could see it then. So I don't know when exactly 2026, but I'm sure next year it'll come out.
Exciting.
We'll let you know, Eileen.
Yeah.
So my next question is, do you like the tree out of Harry Potter?
Tracy, go for it.
Do I like the tree out of Harry Potter?
I can't remember what the tree's called.
Do you mean the one that swipes around all of its branches? Yeah, that's quite magical, isn't it? That's quite magical, even though it's a little bit scary.
And the second film where where Ron and Harry Potter goes in the flying car to get to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Basically, they land in the tree and the car gets all smashed up.
Yeah, so it's quite a scary tree, but it's quite magical as well, isn't it? And do you remember the scene where Malfoy's turned into a ferret?
Yep.
Do you remember that scene? And do you remember that was by a tree? So that tree is in the college that I used to work at, and this is the college.
Wow.
People dress up as Harry Potter as adults, and they go and stand by the tree and have their photos taken. So I think, to me, that's quite a magical tree as well, even though people wouldn't necessarily notice it. But it is in that scene where Malfoy is turned into a ferret. That tree behind is in the centre of a college in Oxford.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, so they're both quite magical trees for me.
You need to ask Tracy, she can maybe try and get a photo of it. Maybe. Listen, you're a Glaswegian's daughter. We just brass neck it. We just ask, can you get it? Can you do blah, blah, blah? You just ask.
So, I know my dad will definitely like this question. Tracy, maybe, John Azuna, so do you like Elvis?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. John,
Tracy, take it away, Tracy.
Well, Scott and I didn't know this actually, because we've sort of got together talking about the Tudors more so. But what Scott didn't realise, that our family are huge, huge Elvis fans. And my dad, I haven't got a picture close by, my late father, when he was younger, I will send you a picture, Scott, so you can see, he really did look like Elvis Presley.
Wow.
He really did. This is not an exaggeration. If I show you the picture of him, you will think, wow, he really does. And my dad adored Elvis, so he probably modelled himself on him a little bit. But Mum and I still listen to Elvis now on Alexa. We still listen to him all the time because we love him. So yeah, he wonderful, wonderful artist. And his music never ages. You listen to his music and it never ages. So there you go. I love Elvis. How about you, John?
You know, he's iconic. You know, Elvis Presley, I had the good fortune of working with his cousin.
Wow.
One of Elvis Presley's family members, his cousin, is an actor. So we recently did, I think you might have seen a post where I played in a Western. And so I worked directly with his cousin. And inadvertently through my martial arts as well. So I think some people didn't know that Elvis Presley was also a martial artist. So a lot of the people that I have worked with directly in terms of martial arts worked with Elvis Presley in martial arts.
Wow.
And he was just obviously very handsome, very talented, very charismatic. People just really want to emulate him. It's one of those things where in the movie industry, they call it the it. Do you have the it? You know, something that you can't acquire through education, something that you can't acquire through, buying something. You either have it or you don't. And Elvis Presley had the it that everybody was just drawn to.
Yeah,
so he was quite a wonderful person.
Yeah, like you say, charismatic.
Oh,
Even
absolutely.
when you see clips of him now, you just are captivated by him, aren't you? You can't help but just watch him.
Yeah, absolutely. Eileen, you're right. There'll never be another
be.
Elvis Presley. Absolutely.
No, he was a one-off. Yeah.
So I don't like Elvis Presley, but my dad definitely does.
Yeah.
You're going to work on.
I don't like him.
Yeah, he might grow on you as you get older. You might learn to like music.
And that's. Can I ask you, Tiami, what don't you like about Elvis Presley?
I just don't like them.
You know, that's about the best answer I can ever think of. That's
That's
perfect.
the only answer you'll get off a 9-year-old, I'm afraid. I just don't like it.
Yeah. No, I love the answer. That's a great answer, love.
Mhm. You and I are
But no.
probably imagine.
I don't like them.
That's the
I would love to go to Graceland. Actually, I would love to go. I've never
Yeah.
been.
I've
On
never
my
been.
list.
I've been close to those areas.
Have you?
And yeah, you know, it's just you know, it's so unique because in this very small area of the United States, it's a very small area, produced some of the most iconic uh, personalities. You know, so like Elvis Presley, like Dolly Parton, like, you know, those individuals, they're all kind of from the same area.
Yeah. Amazing.
Eileen's asking, has John ever encountered spirit on set?
To wow. So I worked on a project called Demon Fighter, and I played a priest, and it had to deal with the paranormal, and I was a priest that performed exorcisms to try to exorcise demonic spirits from a family, so it was paranormal plus like an action film, so it dealt with a little bit of everything, and I had mentioned this to your dad, Tiami, is that I was going through my lines. I was in a room where I was the only person in that room, and you know, there's workers that are setting up the sets, and but where I was at, I was the only person there. And then something had dropped, and I asked, I called it, hey, you know, is everything okay? And nobody answered it. And I noticed that a chandelier had dropped down. And this is the spooky part. So I reset it. I put it back on the table where it was at. And I'm going through my lines. I'm rehearsing. And then you know how you just feel that you're not alone? You know, so I went back and the candle was lit.
Oh wow.
And so I went to one of the prop guys and said, hey, did you light that candle? He goes, no, I wasn't even in the room. So I asked several people about that, and they said, no, you know, and I could assure you, I was alone in that room. So so in this movie where the subject matter was paranormal, um, it, you know, sometimes you encounter things like that, and that one stood with me, and it was just so evident that I wasn't alone, you know,
That's
obviously.
amazing.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love it when they show you things like that, when they do physical things that there's just no explanation for, is there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So, this is my last question.
Okay. You know what? I gotta go. I don't have time for this. I'm kidding. Don't be angry with me.
Anyway, carry on.
So, what actor do you like better on Harry Potter? One Weasley, Harry Potter, or Hermione Granger?
Tracy, go.
Oh, well, I love Harry Potter because he was cast, in my mind, so perfectly. Like I said before, when you read the book and then you watch the film, Harry Potter looks exactly like I imagined him to look from reading the book. And he's just got such a youthful look and quite a cheeky look about him, hasn't he? That I think he was perfectly cast. So he is my favourite Harry Potter character, definitely.
What about you, John?
Yeah, I would have to agree with Tracy, you know, just Harry Potter, because he symbolizes, I think, what we love about the stories, the movies. And he, you know, whenever you see him, you know exactly who he is. And yeah, you know, now that he has, that particular actor has gone on to other projects, he still has that very youthful spirit about him and look, because he just looks very young. So I think Harry Potter would be my answer.
So Harry Potter, once, twice.
What about you, Tiami?
Well, I particularly like that word. Like all the actors,
Yeah.
especially Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, Malfoy's good, isn't he? He plays a good baddie.
Yeah.
So you were going to ask me?
What?
You asked at least one question. I like the girl with a hat. Did John know this one? I don't think she's in the first one. Tracy will know the lassie that wears the different hats, the blonde-haired lassie. She's kind of.
Luna Lovegrove? Is it?
Luna Lovegood.
Luna
Lovegood.
I like her. I just think she's quite simple, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
She's very sweet.
She's really nice, and some of the stuff she comes out with, you just sit there and think, what? But it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, that's my favourite character.
Yeah. She is good. She's quirky.
I actually like basically all the characters, but there's only one person who I do not like, and I think you two will agree with me, especially my dad. I do not like Snape, Professor Snape.
Alan.
Oh, wow.
See, I quite like Snape because when you watch towards the end of the films, you realise that actually he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy.
Because one reason why I don't like him is because Snape at the very last season of Harry Potter, Snape surprisingly pushes Dumbledore off of the tower.
Yeah, that is very sad, isn't it?
So that's the only reason why I don't like him.
I was Tracy saying, I like Snape because all the way through you think it. Don't want to spoil it for John in case he watches it. Snape is something that he's not. That's what I'm going to say, John.
Yeah,
he's quite a surprising character, but he doesn't come to light until you've watched all of them.
Exactly.
And then you realise that he's not who you think he is.
Yeah, but you know, Tiami, you're entitled to your opinion. I mean, you have to go with how you feel, and I think I think that's a very fair assessment. So, Tiami, can I tell you something? You're a wonderful host. You do very well. My goodness,
she really does.
Is he better than me?
Yeah, she is.
I like okay, Tiami's. You're here, Scott. Tiami is off the charts.
You're never doing another show again.
No, it was really good to have those questions nicely organised.
No,
Jan.
you have.
That's great to have that.
Great questions. You have, and I also love your opinions and your insight, and I loved your Lego projects. Wow, that was
fantastic.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
So that's what's next for them before we wind it up.
So, Jonathan and Tracy, what are you going to be doing next?
Tracy, you go ahead, Tracy.
Well, for
beautiful ladies first.
Bless you, John. So for me, Tiami, I've recently, and your daddy will know this, I've recently trained to be a past life regression therapist. So I've been doing lots of sittings with clients to sort of gently hypnotize them. And I can either take them back into a childlike state, so in this lifetime, where they had some sort of trauma, and then I bring them back to do some healing with them. Or if people believe in reincarnation, I can take them even further back into a different lifetime. And it's absolutely fascinating the things that people come out with, because I obviously go on that journey with them when I'm hypnotizing them, and I narrate a script to them, so they then answer questions. So I'm really excited about that journey that I'm going on, because it's slightly divulging off from what I do normally with my tarot card readings. It's much more in depth, And I think people get a lot out of it because we do a lot of healing with it. So it's really, really good. So I'm really enjoying that. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next few months. So thank you for asking.
What are you going to be doing, John?
Working with Halle Berry.
Well, well, first of all, Tracey, I love what you're doing. Well, and Scott, you're okay too.
So you remember that year, right?
You're okay.
But to both of you, what you do brings it brings comfort to those in need. It provides answers, and where they wouldn't otherwise have those opportunities. But Tiami, for myself, sweetheart, I'm working on a movie right now. It's called Body Man. I can't talk too much about it because we signed a contract saying that we can't talk about it. So, but I'm having a wonderful time with it right now. It is a lot of hard work. We're filming 12 hours a day. Right now, it's 6 days a week with one day off, 12 hours a day, and it's quite warm over here in Los Angeles. So a lot of the scenes are outside. So it's quite hot over here. I do have a TV project coming up with Halle Berry, and I think we're shooting that in November. And I have another project. I just got picked up for a TV show that starts next year. I've done a couple of movies so far this year. So yeah, sweetheart, that's what I'm doing right now.
So exciting.
Thank you.
Busy people. Eileen says, well done, Tiami. Thanks, John. Says, enjoy the chat. Hope your filming goes well. Stay safe.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Eileen.
Absolutely.
So we're going to wind that up there. Can we keep both of yous on for a few minutes?
A wee second after.
You can, of course.
Come up. So yeah, we are going to wind that up there, folks.
It's been lovely chatting to you. It's been so lovely chatting to you.
It's been wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much for being such a wonderful host.
Yeah, absolutely. So professional.
If you ever want me back on your show, I would love to. But if your dad wants me, I'll be busy.
We shall say good night, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Night all. Bye.
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 Bye.